Hi, this is Christian James, disc golfer with a purpose. Today's round at Carol Marty Disc Golf Course at Gateway Hills Park in Ames, Iowa is dedicated to David's Fight. David's Fight is a wonderful organization that assists in the payment of colorectal cancer screenings for individuals across the state of Iowa. Here's how you can help out by making a pledge. Based off of my play today, you can donate 25 cents for each par, 50 cents for each birdie, and $1 for an eagle or an ace. I appreciate your time watching this video, and if this cause touches your heart, feel free to pay attention to the end of the video where I'll include the information on how you can make a donation to David's Fight via PayPal. Thanks for watching.
Starting off on hole 1, this is an elevated tee pad. Choosing to throw a left-hand hyzer route with a Champion Wraith. That's a 175-gram Champion Wraith. Sitting in good position for a birdie putt with 175-gram Wizard. And that's unfortunate. It stuck to the fingers. Here's our comeback putt to save par. There's 25 cents for the cause. Sitting on hole 2, choosing to throw another left-hand hyzer route with a 175-gram Wraith. That comes in and the disc settles just inside of the circle. Here's a long birdie opportunity, and that is 50 cents for a wonderful cause. Currently sitting at 75 cents for the cause, throwing a 175-gram Champion Archon with a right-to-left, left-to-right flex shot, sitting in good position for a birdie, and there's another birdie sitting at $1.25 for the cause. Teeing off on hole 4 with a 175-gram Champion TL, getting a little bit of tree love and sitting in great position for the third birdie in a row. That puts us at $1.75 for the cause today. A difficult uphill tee-off with an ESP stalker from Discraft catches a tree, settles in the fairway, a decent look to save par with a 175 Champ Wraith, putting the disc about 8 feet from the basket, saving par. That's 25 cents to the cause, $2 on the day. Teeing off on hole 6 with a Star TL. A little bit too much of the underside of the disc was exposed, causing the disc to fade left into the woods. This is a poke and hope, and it almost makes it back into the fairway. It was looking great, but caught the very last branch. The desperation par-saving putt, and it's just left and a little bit high. The tee off on 7 is turned over a little bit too much on the flex attempt. The disc settles into a very difficult spot. The look into the green here is very, very difficult. There's a small window of opportunity. That window is hit. A great skip with the 175 Archon, but it kicks off of a root on the green and rolls near the crick. The attempt to save par, and that's the second bust in a row. Still sitting at $2. And teeing off on 8 with a Pro Starfire. Getting some decent distance, and the disc ends up in the circle. A difficult uphill look for birdie. And that, my friends, is another birdie for 50 cents and $2.50 for the cause. Teeing off on hole 9 with a 175 Star Eagle. Sitting in the middle of the fairway. A light approach shot up to the green with a Wasp. And a putt to save par. That's 25 cents to the cause and $2.75 on the day. Teeing off on the downhill 10th with a Z-Buzz. The shot will end just a little bit long and right behind a tree, leaving for a difficult straddle putt for birdie, catching the basket. The simple drop in for par, 25 cents to the cause, $3 on the day. Here we are on hole 11, throwing an older Champion Wraith, looking for the big left-hand hyzer line and the typical skip that disc brings, but it sticks. A jump putt from outside the circle falls just to the right of the basket. Following the par putt, that takes today's donation total to $3.25. Teeing off on 12 with an S-line PD. The disc hits the gap
gets a great skip and ends up on the dance floor. That's a birdie putt, 50 more cents to the cause, and $3.75 on the day. Teeing off on 13, looking for a little bit more fade on that shot. Unfortunately, with a low line like that, it's hard to get the full flight of the disc. Settling for a short upshot with an Avenger SS, sticking it about 3 feet out from the basket, and a simple par putt to take today's donation total to $4. This takes us into 14, attempting a big left-hand flex shot that gets way too high and fades well off into the woods. Looking now at a difficult flick anhyzer, which catches the final tree. Another flick anhyzer, going for the basket to save par, and that just didn't work. That's bust number 3 on the day. Teeing off on hole 15, a right-handed straight shot, trying to lace this up the middle with an 11-time T-bird. Getting a nice flight on that disc. Now an approach into the green with a shark which is grip locked and catches a tree, leaving for a difficult jump putt into the basket that just nicks the chains, ends up just a little bit left. That's bust number 4 on the day. The busts are coming in pairs. Looking at hole 16 with a big right to left, left to right flex shot. It has the line, and it is parked. That was a pro Starfire. The birdie putt put today's total at $4.50. Lining up the drive on hole 17, throwing a 175 Champion Wraith. Trying to skirt the trees, but gets a little bit too aggressive, catching the last bit of branches, knocking the disc down a little bit. A makeable tailwind putt here, but the wind does not knock it down enough, leaving for an easy par putt, giving an additional 25 cents to the cause. $4.75 on the day, and bringing us into the uphill 18th with a 175 DX Archangel. A strong tailwind here too, knocking the disc down a little bit, about a third of the way up the hill. A right-hand approach with a 175 Avenger SS. Setting up about 10 feet away from the basket for the par putt. And there you have it. That's a par putt, 25 cents, $5 even on the day.
Colorectal cancer is beatable if caught early enough. Once again, I'm Christian James, disc golfer with a purpose. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or want any information on colorectal cancer, visit davidsfight.org.
A special thanks goes out to davidsfight.org for everything that you do for Iowans from border to border. American Packaging Corporation, ProFlight Discs, Iowa Health Des Moines. It was a successful day on the course for David's fight. Colorectal cancer is treatable if caught early enough. If you would like to donate based off of today's play, here's the final breakdown. 6 birdies at 50 cents each. 8 pars at 25 cents each. That brings today's total individual pledge amount to $5. You can make your $5 donation to davidsfight.org by PayPal at david@davidsfight.org or by mail at davidsfight.org, P.O. Box 65265, West Des Moines, Iowa 50265. Thanks for watching.